Sarah O'Toole and Brooke Smith, both welcome to HA Parker, South Croydon.
Join in the chorus, come sing it well and all. Join in the chorus, South Croydon's on the ball. Good old South Croydon, they're champions, you'll agree. South Croydon is the team we love, the team for you and me.
Time now for the toss of the coin with Captain Jazz Harrison for the Western Bulldogs and the co-captains for South Croydon in the middle of the ground. Well, our umpires are there as we get set to go. Umpire low, tosses the coin up, it comes down. We're going for a retoss here, I reckon. Still in the middle of the ground here. It goes up, it comes down. This time we've got a result. South Croydon will be kicking south.
And welcome back to HT Park Reserve Premier Division Grand Final, about to get underway at what is a magnificent ground, and on a magnificent day. The weather couldn't have asked for a better day, and the two sides are about to line up for the pre-game presentation.
On behalf of the Eastern Football Netball League, welcome to HE Parker Reserve for this afternoon's Deakin University Senior Women's Premier Division Grand Final between the Eastern Devils and South Croydon Football Clubs. We begin today by acknowledging the traditional custodians of the land on which we gather, and we pay our respects to their elders, past, present and emerging. And we extend that respect to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people here today. Today's officials are in the field Poppy Fraser, Sean Lowe and Maddie Wright. On the boundary is William Elford and Jace Perkins. And in goals is Michael Fitzsimons and Gavin Clark. And now, if you're able, would you please stand with the players, coaches and the umpires for the national anthem of Australia.
This is where heroes become immortal, and going to Ian Fennell Forkshaw as one of the greats. This is what we're talking about, people. This is the moment we've been waiting for. The two best teams in Premier Division in the women's division, and let's go to Kate Green on the boundary. If Kate Green's available, don't think she is, unfortunately, but that's okay.
Yes, I am. Sorry.
There we go.
There we
I
go.
just had to turn the volume up.
Nah, it's all good. What's your tip, Kate, and who are you going to go for?
I'm always going with my heart for this game, and it's always going to be in the South Croydon box.
There you go. So South Croydon, Ryan?
Well, I've got to hold myself to what I've tipped in the record, which
10
is...
points, wasn't it?
9 points Eastern
9
Devils.
points. There you go. So here we go. Umpires are set. Everyone's set, and the second away for the first bounce is Ryan Long.
Premier Division Grand Final for 2024. The two rucks go at it as the ball comes out towards the far side. Cridlin there for the Devils, gets the first kick away and finds a target. Actually went backwards to find that player. And out they go on that far side, looking for Allsop. Bouncing footy, falls into her hands. This kick works out okay because they've got players out the back. Do the Devils as they push towards their half-forward line. Massive game out here, of course, in Premier Division. No score in the first 30 seconds as...
I forgot to say, Ryan, Moorabaka are premiers too, by the way. They beat it Coldstream.
Yes, they did back-to-back for the Mustangs. As a free kick here has been awarded in the direction of Nicole Garner, who's also playing game number 100. For the Dogs. She'll send this forward, and they've got a couple of options, and they're able to take the mark out on the far wing. They'll look to use the corridor, and in they go. Standing underneath this was Beelan, who was able to cut it off, looking for Cridlin. Bouncing footy, she picks it up nicely and goes inside 50, a one-on-one out the back and in front, taking the mark for the Eastern Devils. In a great position, can have the first set shot of this game. But well done to Riley Cridlin, who was able to set this up. Who just attacked the ball so well. So the Devils can put the first on the board in just a minute and a half in this game if this kick goes through. From about 35 out, kick on the way, not quite going to make the distance. Allsop's there, trapped it nicely. Over the top was Carew in towards the top of the square. South Croydon with some numbers to escape this, but standing underneath it, the mark is taken by McDonald. Ellie McDonald, still a long way up from home, puts it towards the top of the goal square. Again, South Croydon have got plenty of numbers behind the ball, and they link up And here they go through Garner. He's had a bit of it early. Trying to get it to Tobin. And she does well. Breaks away from her opponent and the Dogs are out on the far side. It's an intercept mark here for the Devils.
Yes, it is. And that mark was taken by Cox. That's Rachel. Just trying to slow things down, the Devils. Nothing too fancy to start this game here. As I alluded to, the two best teams going at it today. No questions about it. Taken there was Riley Cridlin. A short pass to a player, Karu. Snap around the corner there. That was by DeSanto. And players from South Croydon here can adapt here. They do a strong hand pass, but getting involved there was number 16 in Shelley Begg. She's a very good player. She's got all the open grass here. Snap around the corner. Where would this sit? It doesn't sit there. South Croydon will have numbers to this. And they'll try to get back on the attack. Down on the line, and it'll go out of bounds, and it will be an Eastern Devils free kick. And it'll be going to Ali McDonald, who finds a teammate. Number 18 in Shanice Stratton. So that's a small inboard kick. Got numbers here and a strong tackle, and it's going to go to the umpire who will pull things up.
So we've played almost 4 minutes, no score yet. But we're deep inside the attacking half for the Devils. Price, her kick was smothered, cleared out by Garner. Already having a bit of the ball so far. It's into space. DeSanto's there for the Devils. She's got an opponent to beat. Got the handball away to Owen. And back they go again. The kick was smothered. Well done there by Prendergast. Towards the middle of the ground they go. Doing very nicely was Price. Into space. A chance for Martin to get involved. And Black. We talked about those two. The most dangerous duo potentially in the competition. This kick could be cut off, but doing very nicely there was McDonald and takes on her opponents, and she finds a player out in the middle in Cridlin. Riley Cridlin will play this on right away and finds DeSanto. From 60 out, puts it towards the top of the square, looking for Price. No mark taken, it's play on. And South Croydon will try and escape here through Curran. Curran just kicking it into space. Oh, and it's a big collision on that far side, and earning herself a free kick is Amy Grimwade, who's been outstanding this year.
Yes, Amy Grimwade. Game number 42 today. 14 goals, of course, for the season. The Doggies are out here. Gets a kick there. That was by Tanika Martin. Looking for the black direction. She's off and running. Here we go. South kick the first for the grand final.
Where's the guns? Where's the guns?
And wait for it. No, nothing. She's given us nothing. It was talked about for the whole week.
That's all right, though. Still a decent one.
Yeah, how good. What a start. And guess who starts it off, eh? Guess who starts it off?
Well, she told us on Monday night at Cheon that the guns might come out.
Yeah, Taylor Black. What a player. What a star she is. She kicks the first goal of the Deakin University Premier Grand Final. South Croydon, 1 straight 6 to the Eastern Devils. Yet to score. We're about 6 minutes in to this first quarter.
Yeah, so a good start here for South Croydon after the Devils probably had a couple of chances themselves. Back in the middle it goes again. Who's going to win the clearance this time? It's Olivia Ang for the Devils, bouncing footy.
And it's a
free
hold.
kick.
Yep.
In fact, that was Brenda Layers. This ball now in the hands of Wilkinson, who switches it to O'Toole. Had enough time to get it back to Curran. Brooke Curran now from centre half back sends it in towards the attacking half. The handball over the top was cut off by the Devils as they go in the direction of Allsop. Picked off here by Wilkinson. Wilkinson towards the far side. Price is there for the Dogs. So is Prendergast.
Yeah.
Get a ball up on that far side.
Prendergast is wearing the number 3 today.
That is correct.
Yeah.
So you'll change that on your team sheet, please, Blake.
Yes, I will.
Before you ask where is 51 on the field.
Yeah.
Tap down to Cridlin, who's been involved
Boundary.
early as we go down to the boundary, Kate Green.
I did mention that, gentlemen.
I listened, Kate.
I was too busy. I was getting content for our media manager.
I've been sending you on a wild goose chase today. as the ball comes out. Getting there first is Grace Tobin. And the Dogs have been able to steady into this game well. Here's Price. Inside 50 they go. Bouncing footy. It's in the direction of Black. Got the handball off to Prendergast. Tucked tight in the pocket. Almost hit up a target in Martin. Did well enough to pick it up. The kick was smothered. Still a chance of the Dogs through Goodall, but a big tackle and an important one in the goal square. Will hold this one up. Could have been McDonald again, who one of the more exciting players in the competition. Tapped down towards the boundary line. The Devils are going to see this out and we'll get a boundary throw in. How much we played? 8 minutes into this first quarter.
Yes, well, it definitely is the scoring end. I have to say, all the goals have pretty much come from the right side of your screen here as Black gets the ball. There'll be a ball up here. What a season she's had. Kicked the opening goal, of course, for South Croydon. Massive start for the Doggies. Plenty of red, white and blue today, definitely. They probably have one of the biggest supporter bases in the air for now as we speak. Black involved again. She does a hand pass. And here come the Doggies. Kicks high one and mark taken. That's by Prendergast. Wearing the number 3 instead of the 51 here. And Prendergast can kick South Croydon's second of the day. Are we expecting a celebration here? Or
Don't jinx her, please.
So Prendergast lines up to kick South Croydon's second of the day. She's done it. What a start by these Doggies. What a start. And the Doggies start well. 2 goals straight, 12 to the Eastern Devils. Yet to score. What a start by these Doggies. What a start.
Well, that's right. 2 straight 12. Devils yet to score. We played 9.5 minutes into this first quarter. And as you said, Blake, that end, I think, having a look at every single goal in the Div 1 Grand Final was to the right side of your screen. Div 4, I think,
maybe have one over there.
One maybe down the other end, but other than that, it was all to your right-hand side. So important for South Croydon to get the quick start. They've got 2 in a row. Let's see what the Devils can do as a response. And back in the middle, they try and clear this one forward. They link up. Stratton got the second attempt, and inside they go. Inside 50, bouncing footy. Tapped out through the hands of Wilkinson. And we'll get a ball up. And of course, we do obviously remember last year with the big comeback from half-time for the Devils. So I don't think any lead will be comfortable enough. They'll just want to pile the goals on South Croydon because they're playing a side looking to make it 3 flags in a row and create the dynasty in the Eastern Football Netball League. Let's go down to Kate Green on the boundary.
This is giving me vibes of the, I think it was, round 11, where South Croydon played the Devils and South Croydon got out of the gates really quick.
Yeah, it was one of the best games of the season. The ball comes out towards the far side. Doing very nicely there was Jess Morney. Down the line it goes and the mark is taken in front. Hayley Thompson, new to the Devils this year, has come across from East Ringwood. Won a flag on this ground for the Roos last year. The short chip finds the skipper in Jazz Harrison as she goes forward herself. Allsop back to Harrison. She'll link up with Stratton. And Stratton now inside 50. Who's going to mark this one? No mark taken. Cridlin got it down to ground level with the spoil. Ball out the back. South Croydon will be able to clear this one. Prendergast running onto it. The ball didn't bounce very well for her and she gave away a free kick. It's a high free kick and it is going in the direction of Munyard, who potentially could be in range here. She'll be kicking from probably 40, 45 metres out. So she's got the short option in Allsop, just overdoes the kick and falls into the hands of Brooke Curran for South Croydon. Blake, you've got some scores around the grounds.
Yes, it's all level down there at Quamby Reserve. It's Surrey Park and Montrose all tied up at 6.
Thanks, Blake, as South Croydon will now switch it towards the far side. McMillan hits up a target. And they've started this game very nicely. 12 minutes in, leading 12-0. Down the line it goes again, just over the top. It might work out all right for Martin. Doing very well there was Munyard, Rebecca. towards the boundary line, tapping it forward there. Goodall.
High tackle.
And a free kick going South Croydon's way. So, potential another opportunity here. She'll put it towards the black direction. No mark taken, but we'll get a ball up. Or in fact, a ball up. 12 and a half minutes gone first quarter. Two straight 12 to no score.
What a start by the Doggies. Great start by them. Eastern Devils, can they respond? They get a kick there. That was by Jazz Harrison, the captain. She finds a teammate there in Ash Allsop. Ash Allsop plays on. Finds a teammate. She's playing all right. Plays the ball, and that is a good kick, and that's going to go to the captain in Jazz Harrison.
Heard from her on Wednesday night and throughout the week.
Yes. South Croydon got the numbers here to the handball going here, and Harrison again involved. Gets a little tap there, and a free kick, I believe. No free kick.
No,
There is. That's going to go to number 37 in Lucy Nixon. So Nixon plays on. Ball's bouncing out. It's a little, it's like it's still in, and it eventually goes out. So South Croydon got the fast start early, which is what they needed, but you feel like I've been telling all day, the scoring end will be on the right of your screen. Every goal from just before was kicks that way.
Boundary.
Let's go boundary side.
Have a look at the goal end where with all the junior South Croydon players. I love it.
Yeah, anyway, play continues. Munson is Prendergast wearing the number 3 instead of the 51 today. She wasn't happy with that. So the Devils now looking to build. They need it after a very slow start by the Devils. Just slowing things down. A little bit of a kick-to-kick going on at this stage. And good chain of hand pass. They get it out to South Croydon. Got numbers, but then first to get there was Owen, Gemma Owen, and she finds a teammate. It's just slowing things down, the Eastern Devils. Not taking any risks early days. Ash will stop. And that's a good mark taken there. That was by Chelsea Wilkinson. Game number 141 today, Ryan. Been a very good player over across a very big career. And that's going to be a push in the back. And it's going to go to number 8 in Nicole Price. So Nicole Price now. It's moving for the Devils. Mark taken there. That was by Hayley Thompson. Came across to the Devils this year, of course. And finds a big mark there. That was taken there by Paige Price. Paige Price plays on here immediately, and that is not good, and that's intercepted again by Chelsea Wilkinson.
So Wilkinson for the Dogs has had a strong start to this game and takes the first bounce and plays on towards the wing. Stopped there by the foot of an Eastern Devils player. I think that might have been Munyard. Caught it up. This one comes out towards the far side. Good pressure. And it's a free kick, and it's going in advantage to South Croydon. Harrison uses that advantage to send it to Price. Almost a mark. Play on. Ball hits the deck. Big important play. And it's a free kick, and it's going in the direction of Carew, who will be looking to play on straight away. Has got a player out by herself. Taking the mark is Rule, and elected not to play on, and instead go back and have a set shot from here. And she's in range. About 30 out, bit of an angle, and that angle is just increased as the umpire sends her out a little bit further. It looks like she might be trying to pass this one off. Instead, puts it towards the goal square, and again another mark in defence for the Dogs, and this time it's through Rachel Giddens.
Playing a really defensive mind here. South Croydon, which is good to see. But the Devils just don't hold back. They always attack, and they always come back and find it. Here is the reigning league BNF winner in Olivia Ang. She's playing some very good football. She plays on here. What can the Dogs do to try stop this Eastern Devils Ball moving, and it's going to go out of bounds. Where's it going to go? And it's going to be a ball up. Big crowd building here down here in H.E. Parker Reserve. Just a quick recap. Furniture Gully won the Division 4 Grand Final, followed by Park Orchards, who won the Division 1. Snap around the corner there was play from the Eastern Devils. And a free kick downfield, I believe. It's going to go to South Croydon. And the player is Bally Price.
Bell.
Bell Price. Shows great kick, good switch up kick here. Oh no, can't be doing that on grand final day. And well done there, that was by Sarah O'Teal, the captain. And a mark taken there by Ellie McDonald. She plays on here. Does a hand pass there. Kicked away there, that was by Nicole Price. And it's going to go out of bounds. And it's early days. The Eastern Devils just can't get it going at the moment. It's not on their terms. South Croydon playing into their defensive halves here, Ryan.
With a minute and a half to play. Price out of the ruck, pushed it past her opponent, threw it on the boot towards the goal. It's not quite going to reach the line, and it is through for a minor score. So the Eastern Devils are on the board in the 2024 Grand Final with a point. South Croydon 2 straight 12. Coming up to the 19th minute mark in this first term. Blake, I'll get you to keep an eye on that score out at Montrose, Surrey. And a Quamby reserve today in the Division 2 Grand Final. And then we've got the two Vets and Vets women's games to follow. The ball out of the back half. It's going to come back through to Santo. Got the handball off to McDonald. McDonald caught by Black, but got her hands off just in time. Griffin got the handball to Black again as the ball goes out of bounds. And with 45 seconds left,
still scores level, Ryan. 6 apiece.
Thank you, Blake. And with 40 seconds left, it's probably only the Devils that can score from here.
It is. It's South Croydon just got to try lock it down as much as they can. They get a chain of hand passes to the Doggies. Nothing called there. And I've just got to scrap this last couple seconds here to the Doggies. There's about 20 seconds to go in this Premier Division EFNL Deakin University Grand Final. Burns in the ruck, gets a hit at there, and it was by Baker, Rachel Baker. They just want to try gruss this and just going to slow things down, South Croydon. And that will do it for quarter time action down here at H.E. Parker Reserve. It's the Doggies. 2 straight 12 to Eastern Devils, 1 behind. It's Taylor Black. She's got the 1 there, and Katie Prendergast also with 1. That's quarter time action down here at H.E. Parker Reserve. Stay tuned for second quarter action for this.
Yes, welcome back to H.E. Parker Reserve Premier Division Grand Final for 2024 between the Eastern Devils and South Croydon. And your quarter time scoreline, the Devils 1 behind, South Croydon 2 straight 12 as we get ready for this second quarter of action. Ryan Long here with Blake Tennant. Blake, we'll get your thoughts in a moment. I believe Kate Green will be down at ground level, potentially getting an interview with the Hammer.
I am. Just, I've got to get through the South Croydon faithful who all want to shake Simon's hand.
That's all right. We've got Kate making her way down to speak to the Hammer at quarter time. And I think
finally got him out of his crowd of followers that he has himself. That was a positive quarter for you. I know that you guys aren't getting too overconfident or anything because you've still got 3 quarters to go. What's the message for the girls this quarter?
Just want to really make sure that we're keeping the pressure stats up while we're trying to work up the hill. The ground's really played downhill all day, so 2 goals is probably about break even really. So we just want to make sure that our pressure is up and we're working really hard up the hill this quarter, and we'll see where we stand at half time.
Thanks very much, Simon.
Thanks there to Simon Hammersley with Kate Green, and as he did point out, that has been the end of the ground where all the goals have been kicked.
Definitely.
And you looked at that first 2 grand finals, and just about every single goal down to that side. So it is, as we said, a bit of an uphill battle when you go to the left side. So big chance of the Devils now to hit back in this second term, and we're underway. And straight away, they're inside 50 or just outside as O'Toole gets their first. Kate Green on the boundary.
I'm just here with Jason. Jason, a very evenly matched first quarter in regards to pressure and that. What's the message for the girls moving forward?
Yeah, I just think a little bit of more composure with the footy. I think we defensively held up okay. They got us out the back once. This quarter, it seems to have been the scoring end, so we need to obviously try and take advantage of that. But I was happy with the pressure around the ground. Pretty even contest, so yeah, it's going to be a close game.
Thanks very much, Jason.
Jason Cridlin there with Kate Green as the ball comes out of bounds right in front of the South Croydon coaching box. And we'll get a ball up. The Premier Division Grand Final. It's great to have the 2 best sides going head to head, and out it goes in the direction of O'Donnell. Smith's in there. Picked up now by O'Donnell again, and it's coming back, and we'll get a ball up.
Is it? Yeah.
Is it a free kick? Is it?
I believe so.
Boundary,
Yeah.
free kick for high.
So a free kick going in the direction of South Croydon. Look at the skills from the umpire there, just to stop the ball with the foot so easily.
Yep. The EPL's back, Ryan, so there you go.
No EPL talk. I hate the EPL. And a great mark by McDonald, Blake.
Yeah. Natalie McDonald plays on, finds a teammate in Nicole Price. Finds it there for South. They kick a ball. Price involved here. Won't be 15. So the umpire will ball this up here. Bands gets a hit out there. It's very small. Gets the kick there. Mark taken almost not 15. So ball up here. Oh no, free kick gone to South Croydon and Nicole Garner. So Garner finds a teammate. Trying to slow things down. Touch ball, of course. And South Croydon do have the numbers. They do that well. Gets a big bump there. Mark taken. And it's by number 37 in Ash Allsop. And good mark taken there. That was by Shelley Beggs. She's having a pretty good year for South Croydon.
Leading goal kicker.
Sorry, Eastern Devils, my bad. Leading goal kicker. And here is Allsop. She kicks the ball, going for the Devils. And then Belle Price gets there first. She takes a bounce. She's got the legs there, and she finds that teammate in Grimwade. Grimwade gets smothered there. Doggies again just pressing at the moment. Taylor Black there gets a kick there. The captain gets the ball there. That was by Brooke Smith. First to get there is Prendergast. Gets it. Snap around the corner. That's the kick there. Here come the doggies. They do that well. They get a big kick there. Black involved. Strong tackle. Chain of hand pass. That's the kick there. And mark taken. Well done there. That was by Sarah O'Toole, the other co-captain for the doggies. So Sarah O'Toole. She plays on. South Croydon got numbers to the ball. Tries to hand pass. They get the kick there. Who's going to fire? It's a 2 against 1 going the favour of the Devils. A strong tackle. And just going in, holding the ball. And it is holding the ball. It's going to go to number 31. That's to Grace Dillon. I believe, Ron, is that?
Grace Tobin Dillon.
Yep. There's a little bit of a brackets thing going. It's all right. So Grace Dillon, 10 goals for the year. She's playing game number 143 today. She lines up. The crowd will let us know. And it's going to go through from behind. Look at all that. If your camera can get it through, look at the supporter base. Red, white and blue all over.
Just to the left of the goals there.
Just to the left there. There you
go. Beautiful camera work.
Beautiful camera work there. Biggest supporter base in the air for now.
The Devils clear it out, finding Stratton. And Stratton down the line, a great kick. Finds a teammate in Nicole Price. Can go back to Stratton, who's calling for it in the corridor. Goes down the ground. This one will be picked off by Wilkinson. Couldn't quite take the mark. So we'll get a ball up. 5 minutes played, second term. Ball up centre wing. Beautiful day out here at H.A. Park. It's just been picture perfect for today's contest. And there's a free kick going in the direction of DeSanto.
Boundary.
Let's go down the boundary, Kate Green.
Stats so far are equal across the board.
Thanks, Kate. As DeSanto goes inside 50 for South Croydon. For the Eastern Devils running onto this first was Curran. Ball out the back. Big chance here. Carew going to get there first. Socket off the ground. Brenda Lay racing onto this one. Towards the boundary side. Just kept in. And the kick was smothered by Brenda Lay, and that will mean a ball up on that far side. 6 minutes gone, second term. Thanks for joining us on YouTube. 2-1-13, South Croydon, the Devils 1 behind. As we mentioned, some of those premiers around today in the women's. Div 4, Ferntree Gully. Div 1, Park Orchards. Both games decided by 7 points or less. And then Murulbach, back-to-back premiers out at Quamby Reserve. And obviously Surrey Park and Montrose in the Division 2 Grand Final same time. We'll keep an eye on that as South Croydon now look to escape their back half. Ball into a dangerous spot, picked off by Munyard. Munyard puts it inside 50, bouncing footy. Doesn't really favour anyone. O'Toole was in front position, and she traps it there, and we'll get a ball up inside 50 again for the Eastern Devils. And looking at this, Cridlin was first to it, put her head over the footy. Stratton ends up with it. She puts it towards the top of the goal square. O'Toole under a bit of pressure in the goal square, and no decision. Unless it, in fact, it is a free kick. So Sarah O'Toole will take that, which was probably fair for the high tackle. Definitely there.
Surrey Park 13, Montrose 6.
Thank you, Blake. As South Croydon's kick out of defence ends up in the hands of Allsop. Makes something out of nothing, and probably had a couple of teammates over the top potentially could have used, but don't blame her. She's a absolute weapon for the club.
She is, and doing the kick out is Heather McMillan. Doing the kick outs for South Croydon. They've done really well to keep Eastern Devils goalless for the first half. Almost ticked the box there. Mark taken there.
Still a long time to go in the second quarter.
Brooke Karen. Mark taken there by Katie Prendergast. She's playing some pretty good footy too. So kicks the ball there. And a teammate in Amy Grimwade. Who's going to get there first? South Croydon do. I'll try get this going. Umpire was looking there. South Croydon got the numbers. Hand pass there by Prendergast. She gets it forward. And it looks like it will be a ball up. Oh no, could be, I heard a secondary whistle.
Yeah, there was.
Well, they get the umpire was just telling them to just calm the hell down, I guess.
So we get a ball up on the far side. 2-1 plays 2 behinds. The Dogs leading. This ball still not coming out. Harrison's able to tap it out just. DeSanto got the handball back to Stratton. Stratton looking for a teammate to present herself. Down the line it goes. Picked off by Price. We'll get a ball up on the far side. Speaking of dogs, Blake, good to see that there's not too many in the crowd today, because there are no dogs at our venues.
I know there was one a couple of years ago when
that run onto the field.
Yes.
The Devils know that well.
Yes.
Well, I said to my partner, if our Labrador can't come, then no other dogs can come.
That was 2022.
Yes.
And I think Matt was more obsessed about the dog than what he was the game at that time.
That's right.
We've got fond memories down here in H.E. Parker Reserve. It's a brilliant oval and it's delivered so much special things for girls football.
Looks like free kick here, South Croydon.
Yeah, South Croydon will have this free kick here. I'll try to slow things down. They're not giving the Devils anything to deal with at this stage. A mark taken there. That was by Shanice Stratton, the vice captain for the Devils. She plays on. No free kick called. There was a little bit of a appeal for it. And it's going to be back to Stratton. And they're just slowing things down. They did this a lot during the second quarter, did the Eastern Devils. They want to try get it inside the attacking 50, but that one's not going to go well. It's going to go out of bounds. So we're nearly 10 and a bit minutes into this second quarter. It's the Doggies leading 2-1-13 to the Eastern Devils, 2 behinds. So a slow start to the Eastern Devils, but we know what the Eastern Devils are like as Prendergast gets this moving forward. The teammate there was Elizabeth Griffin. And here come the Doggies, a slow inboard kick there. Who's going to fly? 2 against 1 and gets out. Mark there was Melanie Murray. She plays on. And again, that player did a really good tackle there. That was by Elizabeth Griffin. She played 66 games, well 67 games coming into today's game. And the ball is up. South Croydon got the numbers and Prendergast, but she Campbell's it over to the other team. Jeez, that is just weird footy as you see. They just kick to the other team pretty much there. As play resumes. Got a kick there, that was by Nicole Price. And one set there is Chelsea Wilkinson. Cyril to the other captain, co-captain for South Croydon. And they've got a player there. Great mark taken in. That was by Lucy Nixon. She plays on. But numbers to the ball there.
Great
right
mark.
on there by Rebecca Munyard. Of course, their cousin playing as well for the Devils. The captain there and Jazz Harrison. Getting them on set there is Jess Morney. She'll get there first. Shows a short kick there to a teammate there in DeSanto. It's a short kick there, just a little bit of soccer ball. Here come the Devils. They get a clean look, but get smothered off the boot. Black involved, and a free kick going to South Croydon, I believe, and it's going to go to Nicole Garner. So Nicole Garner, South Croydon, plays on here. Looking for a teammate in Amy Grimwade. She'll get that first. She takes a bounce. Looking inboard for a kick. But the Eastern Devils, this is where they can pounce. They get an opportunity, a big strong kick there. That was by Jordan Rule, but it gets intercepted by South Croydon.
So 13 minutes played in this second term, and South Croydon have managed to hold the Devils off, who have done probably most of the attacking. Still a chance here for South Croydon themselves through the skipper trying to burst through a tackle there in Brooke Smith. They lead by 11 points in this quarter. As the two rucks go at it, tap down. Going on to this first was Garner, who got a quick smart tap. Advantage, or play on, sorry, for not 15. Ball into the middle of the ground here. Big ball to be won. O'Toole was first to it, tackled right away, and we'll get a ball up in the middle of the ground. And a chance for both sides just to reset. The tempo is slowed down a little bit as DeSanto comes in wearing the famous pink helmet. And we'll get another ball up right in the middle of the ground as you've got a score across from Quamby.
Yeah, Quamby Reserve, Montrose 8, Surrey Park 13 in the cup that we'd love to talk about, but not going to mention it.
Of course, if that's on YouTube as well, if you want to check into that game or stay with us here at H.E. Parker Reserve. Free kick going towards South Croydon. It's Garner. Look to play on.
That was for a dangerous knee.
And almost slipped over, and the umpire didn't say advantage, so Garner take two, looking for Smith, Harrison, the two captains in amongst it. In there is Martin and DeSanto again. DeSanto gets past one tackle and gets caught on the second and earns herself a free kick. Who's been really impressive, I thought, in this game so far. Danica DeSanto in the 100th game for the club. Down the line it goes. Almost a mark taken by Morney. She did well. She was able to control, and they link up through the handballs from Thompson and inside 50 in the direction of Price. A good battle between the two. Price got the handball out. Having a shot on goal is Shelley Beggs, who misses to the left. And just a minor score, 3 behind the Eastern Devils. South Croydon 2-1-13. We played 15 minutes in this second term.
South Croydon player down.
Time will stop for this as we can't quite see who that is down on the ground.
I think it is
Rachel Giddens, I think we're
It's
hearing.
Rachel Giddens, you're correct.
Thanks.
I just double
She
checked.
looks like she's going to walk it off though, looks like it.
Well, that's good news. She's up and about.
Yeah, so while we're doing that, we might just give you a recap as well. Kate
No,
Green.
she's coming off, guys. She's with the trainer.
Okay, yep. Oh, we'll keep an eye on that. Thanks, Kate. As Blake, yes, keep going.
Yeah, so we might do a recap as well while we're waiting. So Division 4, Ferntree Gully held up by 3 points. Murrelbach won Division 3 grand final. Division 2 is on now. Surrey Park leading that. And Division 1, the mighty Sharks got home by 3 points. So intercept mark taken there. That was by Brenda Lay. And she finds a teammate. That was by Caitlin Carew. So Caitlin Carew. She's on a slight angle on the pocket down here at H.E. Parker, but there's a little bit of wind around as well down that area there. She lines up. The kick is going to the left of your screen. This is really good defensive work by South Croydon, just not giving the Devils an inch, right? They're just not giving them an inch so far. Kind of what we saw from Bayswater today.
Yeah, certainly right. The underdogs going into this one. A free kick has been awarded. It's been pinged, and it's going a holding free kick for South Croydon deep in defence against Ash Allsop. So they'll look now to clear on the far side. Devils have got the numbers behind the footy and taking the mark. Probably maybe a little bit too far out, considering the angle as well. Has the short kick forward and finds a target in Brenda Lay, who might be in range from here. And wants to play on straight away, extends the angle and puts it towards goal. The kick looks good. It may have just passed everyone. It was touched by the defender. Could have been Brooke Curran there that was able to get a hand to that. So just a minor score, 4 behind to the Eastern Devils, 2-1-13 South Croydon, 17.5 minutes played, second quarter, down to the boundary, Kate Green.
That was a nice save by South Croydon there.
Yeah, they're just not giving an inch here. Other doggies, which is really good, but we all know how good the Eastern Devils are. There's a strong kick going to the Burns direction, couldn't get there. Does a hand pass. Bit of a hold there, nothing doing, and the captain, Brooke Smith, involved there for the doggies, and of course Burns. Burns playing in the ruck, been interesting. It's a bit small, but that's all right, having a go. That's what we love. Once it there is Brebda. Aang gets a kick there. And we'll just go right up by the South Croydon defence. And Sarah O'Toole gets wrapped up there, and that's going to be a ball up. So we're approaching half-time here. We're about a minute and a bit to go into this second quarter until we approach half-time. Snapper kick away there. That was by Aang. But South Croydon just want to rush it through. There's no deliberate old man down the back there with the hat. Let him know there. And that goes to score to 5 behind the Eastern Devils to South Croydon 2-1-13.
So a minute to play in this second quarter in the Premier Division 2024 Senior Women's Grand Final. And South Croydon look to just hold on here to not concede a late goal. Out the back would be a good result for him if this goes out. It's turned over. They're able to get it back through Brebner. The kick was cut off, and South Croydon, Eastern Devils go inside 50 once again. That was a potential push. Nothing called against Black. Tapping it in front of her. Brebner's there. Picked it up this time. Play on, says the umpire. The handball over the top to Thompson. Thompson got off to Lay. And intercepted by Brooke Curran, who has been fantastic in this first half for the Dogs. She takes the mark and is smart enough to take 10 to 15 seconds off before she takes the kick in the direction of Taylor Black.
Boundary.
And with 7 seconds left, that's it as we go down to the boundary. Kate Green.
Number 26, Rachel Giddens, will be returning to the game. She's just getting some additional strapping to her ankle.
Great to hear, Kate, as this ball comes back into the Eastern Devils forward 50. But there's your half-time siren. And half-time at H.E. Parker, it is the Dogs, the underdogs, leading 2-1-13 to the Eastern Devils, 5 behinds.
Half-time here at H.E. Parker Reserve Premier Division Grand Final this Saturday afternoon. Currently it's the Eastern Devils 5 behinds, South Croydon 2-1-13. The second quarter from the Jets. Big second half to come. Anything can happen. Stick around for the second half. You don't want to go anywhere. What a fantastic day this is here at H.E. Parker. Been an incredible day. Big some live squares around the grounds for those interested, especially those South Croydon fans. So couldn't make the trek down to Cheron Park today. In the second term, currently the score is South Croydon 4-8-32, trailing Doncaster East 9-1-55 in the Premier Division nets. Thank you for your attendance today. What a super day for the fan. Some further scoring updates, some further score updates around the grounds. Bombing Reserve. There's a game going on here, but it wasn't until grand final against Surrey Park and Montrose. We're getting closer here, 9 points to difference. Going away. Looking at the women in the bars, the black and white. It'll be a very big afternoon. Hope you're enjoying your time here, folks.
Ladies and gentlemen, just a quick announcement. If you've ever uttered the phrase, I bought a Jeep, this one's for you, because you might be missing some car keys, rather. So, if you're missing a pair of Jeep car keys, having uttered once the phrase, I bought a Jeep, please come to the pavilion and someone will be able to give you your keys back. Once again, some lost Jeep keys up here on the deck.
Okay, houses rolled back, but that's probably broken. We want to look at apps.
Welcome back to the Deakin University Premier Division Senior Women's Grand Final. H.E. Parker Reserve, second half about to get underway.
Boundary.
And we'll go down to Kate Green on the boundary.
Just with Simon Hammersley, coach of South Croydon. Simon, very tough half, but got to be proud of the girls and where they are at the moment. But I know you're going to say to me, you still have a half to go.
Yeah, as a coach, you're never far enough ahead. So they've done really well. Their pressure has been immense, as has the Devils. And we're just hoping that maybe we can do a bit of damage this quarter, back down the hill with the wind and get ourselves into a bit of a strong spot for the last quarter.
Thanks very much, Simon. All the best.
Thanks there to Kate Green with Simon Hammersley. The hammer down at ground level. Here's Lay. Lay bursts away into space now. Punched forward. Trying to get her hand away was Wilkinson. Just did in time. South Croydon link up. Prendergast. And we'll get a ball up. Centre wing here. Tap down. We're going to get a secondary ball up, as I believe Kate Green might have an interview for us down at ground level.
Gentlemen, I'm just down here with John McNamara because Jason's a little too focused at the moment. Very tough quarter for both teams. You're very equal across the board. What's the game plan for the premier quarter of the game?
Yeah, look. I mean, we felt that we had a fair amount of the play in both those quarters, but we just didn't probably capitalise on our opportunities, and they did, especially in that first quarter where we probably had more forward entries. But as I say, this is the premiership quarter, and we've just got to make sure we peg back a couple of goals this quarter. So certainly tough.
Thanks very much, John. Take care.
And we're deep in the forward half for South Croydon. Hammersley, the handball into space, running into a goal potentially. Prendergast just couldn't quite get a hold of it. Devils have got some numbers. They'll be able to rush this through if they choose to. McDonald decides to kick it into space. Grabbing there first was held. McMillan, play on, and has the shot, and it is a minor score. So one behind to South Croydon, 2-2-14, leading the Devils 5 behind. So we've gone 2 minutes into this third term, Blake.
Yes, indeed. It is the premiership quarter. This is where the moments really matter and who's going to take control of this game. Remember, the goals have been on the right side of your screen pretty much the whole day, so could favour South Croydon. That kick isn't great, and that's going to be out of bounds on the full. And taking that kick will be Heather McMillan, who almost had an almost goal, but missed it to the left of the screen. So if you're just tuning in, South Croydon leading 2-2-14 to the Eastern Devils 5 behinds. So I'm going to try get a goal here for South Croydon. This will be huge for them. Big involved, chain of hand passes for the Devils. So do that with DiSanto finding a teammate. Plays on here for the Devils. They get a kick there. That was by 37 in Ashall Sop, but turnover there. And it's going to be marked, taken by Brooke Curran. So Brooke Curran now plays on for South Croydon. Big kick there. Can't fly. South Croydon got numbers to this one. And it's going to be a free kick going to South Croydon. That's going to go to Taylor Hammersley. She plays on here. A strong kick. Who's going to fly? Couldn't get there. Kick off the ground by the Devils. A lot of South Croydon around. That is a good, strong tackle. That's holding the ball. It is.
Oh, no. Oh, unlucky.
Oh, I thought it was holding the ball. Oopsie daisy.
Oopsie daisy.
That's the umpire. Throws the ball. Devils get a hit out. Got the kick away there. That was by Bal Price.
Boundary.
And looks like it's going to be below. Let's go bench side of Kate Green.
Ryan, it's the catchphrase of Blake Whispers Tennant.
Oopsie doopsie. Real high quality broadcast material. The ball comes out for the Dogs into space, getting a kick away. It was cut off. McMillan's kick. DeSanto running free and looking to clear this one out. Getting in front was Wilkinson. Put the pressure on. Did very nicely. Kept it in. This one in the direction of Black. Bouncing over the top of both her and the defender as the Eastern Devils Looked to clear out through Cridlin. Got the handball back to DeSanto. DeSanto now. The kick was cut off but not taken. They've got some numbers here. Ash Allsop can run. She can take a bounce. She can go over the top because Price is there. Price couldn't quite control it, and that one is out of bounds in front of the South Croydon huddle. And we'll get a ball up. So Cridlin in the ruck. As this ball goes forward for South Croydon. Martin trying to trap this one. Handball over the top to Grimwade. Grimwade picked it up, got it off to Griffin. Griffin's kick is out of bounds on the full, so the Devils to take this. 5 minutes into this third term. 2-2-14 plays 5 behinds.
Yep, South Croydon doing good things earlier, and taking the kicking would be from Ariel Munyard. She plays on. South Croydon do have the numbers going forward. Big strong tackle. It's going to be pinged. It's going to be holding the ball. It's going to go to number 22, Morgan Cox. She plays on. She kicked there. Taken there. Well done. Great mark taken there. That was by Ash O'Donnell. Takes a good mark. She can try and put South Croydon back into attack. She goes down the line, looking for a teammate, but almost intercepted, but couldn't get there. South Croydon get the kick, going to the black direction. Where is this going to sit? And it's going to be a ball up. Deep inside South Croydon's pocket there.
So 6 minutes played third term. In the context of this game, we've talked about how much importance it is down this end of the ground. A 9-point lead for North Ringwood wasn't good enough in the Division 1 grand final, and neither was a 6-point lead to Bayswater in the Division 4 grand final. So you really want to be 3 goals up realistically going into the last quarter to feel a bit more confident, and the Dogs doing the attacking at this stage. The kick in towards a difficult position. McDonald did very well and took the mark for the Devils.
She's pretty good for the Devils.
She has been. And she looks for Price, overdoes the kick, and they can go back inside their attacking half again, looking for Grimwade. The Devils come in and contest that ball. They got the handball off to DeSanto, who's also been one of the best players on the ground. She kicks it into space on the far side. Running onto this first, very quick to it was O'Donnell. And she's caught in a tackle, play on, Stratton, there's a bit going on, and it will be a free kick, South Croydon. Probably too far out to score, almost an impossible angle for O'Donnell, who's looking to extend that as much as she can. But she can put it towards the top of the goal square. Devils have got a lot of numbers. Out the back is Martin. And there might be a stoppage right in front of the goals. 7.5 minutes played third term.
Yes, it is. So, oh no, it's a free kick going to the Devils, right?
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a free kick going to Rachel Baker. She kicks it. And a good shot mark taken for the Devils. And great link up there. That's a good kick there, and that's going to Caitlin Karu. And almost mark taken. That'll be out of bounds. You can just feel this one's about to explode, isn't it? You feel like whoever gets the next goal, the momentum will shift to that team. Burns in the ruck. Get the hit out there, but South Croydon got the numbers. They get a kick, and here they come. They go through inside the corridor now. They trying to find a teammate in McMillan, but first to get there was Eastern Devils, and they kick the ball to Aang. Couldn't get there. And here come the Devils. They get things going. They got a goal square open and a great kick taken. And that's a great mark taken there. That's by a very familiar player there in Shelley Beggs. She's kicked 47 goals this year. Let's try to see if she can make it number 48 this year. Shelley Beggs can put the Devils' first goal of the day here. She lines up. And it's going to drift to
Price
the left, but couldn't go through. So it's going to go out of bounds there. It's going to be a ball up. So this is going to be an interesting how Eastern Devils can try and get a score. They get a hit out. South Croydon got numbers. They try and get it out there to the Devils. Mark taken. They're looking around the Devs. They play on. A strong kick deep inside. Beggs is out the back there. Couldn't get there. And a strong tackle by South Croydon. So we're inside 10 minutes into this third quarter, the premiership quarter. And it's, you don't know where it's going to sit at this moment, isn't it, Ryan? No. South Croydon doing a terrific job.
And the Devils have just started to swing back momentum a little bit now, locking it in their forward half. And a goal in this quarter down this end of the ground, which has been so hard to do today, would be massive. South Croydon trying to defend this one, and they're just holding the ball. And a free kick going in the direction of Price. So Price to take the kick.
She played really well for the Devils today.
She's
just had that presence. She just had that.
You're right. She's been a good target up forward. So having the set shot on goal, Paige Price to get this margin back to 3 points. The Devils' first of the day if she kicks truly. Price will line up. Not much of an angle. The kick to the right, and it is out of bounds on the full. So no score. 11 minutes played third term. Curran will take the kick out for the Dogs in the pocket.
Yes, it's the Devils haven't got their kicking boots on today. They've missed 2 opportunities there that should be given goals. So mark taken there. It's taken by Belle Price. First to get to the contest was Grimwade. She does a strong tackle. Aang in there, the reigning league BNF winner last year. Ash Allsop. Good pressure by South Croydon here. A strong tackle. A little bit of a push. And it is going to be a free kick. So the Devs trying to start something here. Jordan Rule. Can she kick Eastern Devils' first goal of the day and set them up? So Jordan Rule lines up. It's going. It's there. It's there. The Eastern Devils get their first of the day, and that's by Jordan Rule. That could start their day, Ryan.
Yeah, it certainly could. It's the one they needed, and it just puts the momentum back in their favour at this stage of the game. 1-5 to place 2-2. And as we said, only maybe 2 goals, including that one, have been kicked to the left-hand side of the ground. So if they can get the next one and be in front going into the final quarter, they'll have all the momentum. So big 7 minutes here for the Dogs. Got to get one back themselves and just give them a bit more of a comfort room.
Indeed. So Geordie Rule there, kicking that one for the Devils.
So back in the middle again goes. Free kick here going towards the Devils. So momentum has truly swung in favour of the double reigning premiers. The kick looking for Allsop, trapped it nicely. She was well pressured. The South Croydon link up and try and escape their back half. Doing well there was Nixon into the direction of a couple of plays. Harrison's there as we're going to get potential ball up. Thanks for joining us on YouTube today. We've also got the Division 2 Grand Final for the senior women's competition, which you can also check out on our YouTube live streams, as well as the senior men's match of the round between Waverley and Mulgrave. Or stick with us here out at H.A. Parker Reserve for the Premier Division senior women's competition.
A lot to choose
Grand
from
Final.
today,
A lot
Ryan.
to choose from, Blake. Got plenty of games to tune in live to as we get another stoppage in the middle of the ground. And the context of the game, as we said, the Devils will go kick to the right side of your screen at home in the last quarter as Wilkinson picks this one off. Gets her kick away, but the Devils have got all the numbers around this footy. Plays around this contest, comes out towards the half-forward line. Tackled by O'Toole. Out towards the far side. They look to keep this one in towards the direction of Price. Beggs is out the back. She lays the tackle on. And those South Croydon defenders under a lot of pressure. And
pushing the back.
A free kick here going towards the Dogs.
So South Croydon doing a really good job to keeping the Dogs, sorry, keeping the Devils quiet today. And a mark taken there. It's taken by Price, Bell Price. He's playing really good for South Croydon. A hand pass. A bit of a hold, and it's going to go to South Croydon. So South Croydon with Kate McKellar. Injury going around the Devs here. The player is Morgan Cox. It's slow to get up there. But I don't know what they're going to do with play at the moment. She's telling her, I'm fine. Play continues. Yeah, great mark taken there by South Croydon. They want to try get into the attack. There's one-on-one. Taylor Black, where will this sit? She picks up the ball. She takes it on, gets the kick. Great mark taken!
South Croydon really need this.
It's by Elizabeth Griffin. Playing game number 67 today. Can put South Croydon 9 points in front if she can kick this goal.
She may have a wind assist because the wind really has picked up.
This would be a huge goal for South Croydon if this can go through. Big opportunity here. Elizabeth Griffin can line up. Crowd will let us know. It's there! South Croydon get their third of the day. They move the score to 3-2-20 to Eastern Devils 1-5-11. Ryan.
Yeah, definitely important one. As we talked about the context of the game, you'd think a 9-point lead is a must to at least have. We saw that last game with North Ringwood. 9 wasn't enough. So just to give the side a bit more of a breathing room going into that final quarter, they still want another goal. They've got 3 minutes to go. They cannot concede one.
Yep. They're just going to be defensive pressure, make it a little bit of a scrap
in that last quarter.
Yep.
As we said, it's a big game. It's a big advantage going down to that side of the field. So it really is having an impact on all the grand finals out here at H.E. Parker. And what a game we've got for the Premier Division grand final. As the ball comes out and South Croydon will look to use the corridor over the top into a dangerous area. Running onto this was Goodall. Socket off the ground towards the far side. For the Devils, they're looking for Thompson. Hayley Thompson's got Brebner to beat here. Brebner used her body well as she passed it off to a teammate running past down the ground to Smith. The handball this time into the hands of Morney, and they link up the Devils through Thompson into towards Price direction. Couldn't quite grab it. Doing well was Wilkinson. Curran clears it out for the Dogs, and into space it goes. Morney got the handball back to Thompson. Thompson gets past an opponent, went backwards as they try and go forward now. And a great mark in defence there from Nicole Garner, who has Prendergast out, who takes a strong mark in front of her opponent. And down they go looking for Martin. Tanika Martin taking the mark on the chest, has Prendergast running past on the right. Decides to go forward. Black's out the back, and she's got it. What a mark.
Here we go, Ryan.
What a player. Big time player is Taylor Black. She'll look to play on though straight away. Got players out, and a mark is taken in front of the goals. And now a big chance at Amy Grimwade to put the Dogs fourth on the board and to give him a 15-point lead.
Jeez. How good was that?
Well, that was just class. That was class, and Taylor Black used her body well.
Brink of
and
three-quarter time, sign too, Ryan.
Well, we've got a minute left till three-quarter time. We'll go to boundary in just a second as Amy Grimwade comes in. Important kick for the Dogs. Grimwade, the kick is to the middle of the goals because it's through. And South Croydon have their fourth. 4-2-26. Devils 1-5-11. And it's the margin they want to go into the last quarter with.
Definitely.
15 point.
So this
because
is,
they'll come hard, the Devils, they'll come hard in that last quarter.
so this is the biggest lead I think we've had all day at H.E. Parker Reserve on Grand Final, Premier Women's Grand Final day for the girls. So this is the biggest lead we've had all day, Ryan. Let's see, 15 points is enough.
Yeah, that's right.
Boundary.
Let's go bench side. Kate Green quickly.
Remember, Simon said they've been training for a run game, full 80 minutes.
That's it. So getting the kick, and that is 3/4 time down here at H.E. Parker Reserve. Don't leave the couch. Put the phone on. Keep it going, because we're in for a grandstand finish. South Croydon leading 4-2-26 to the Eastern Devils 1-5-11. Welcome back to the Deakin University Premier Division Grand Final here between South Croydon and the Eastern Devils. What a game this is going to be. The big flags are coming across from South Croydon, plenty of red, white and blue. Biggest supporter base here as well. Both teams going through their final addresses before they come out onto the ground. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is it. This is where moments come through. This is where people are playing this great game of football. Going to Infernal Forkshire as one of the grades wins. This will be for South Croydon. They can win their first flag since 2019, of course, in a long time, while the Eastern Devils can do a historic three-peat. This is going to be a huge game. We're going to go for a big ending here. South Croydon are up by 15 points, margin 4-2-26 to the Eastern Devils 1-5-11. Ryan Long here. Ryan, got a bit of pump-up music for you to get you ready for...
It's what we like, but this is just the perfect stage, isn't it? The stage is set for what is going to be a massive last quarter. 15-point lead to the South Croydon underdog side.
Yeah.
They're coming in, taking on the back-to-back reigning premiers who are looking to create a dynasty today with a win.
Yeah.
And they had to do it last year. They had to come from behind to win that game.
And it's the same scoreline too.
They're very similar. So you know it's possible.
It is.
It's only 15 points, and they will be kicking to the right side of your screen where, if you've been tuning in across today, and we've said it probably 55 times, that's your scoring end. Let's go down the boundary.
You might have seen a couple of letters near the goal line that says YTGD, and you might have wondered what it meant. It goes, yay, the girl dogs.
Yeah, the girl dogs, or
the girl. I think it's the girl dogs. I think that one.
Yeah, the girl doggies.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, the girl doggies.
And there's a sign above it that says, "Who let the dogs out?"
Well, will they be let out? That's the question we've got to ask.
Well,
okay.
The stage, I know you're about to get some coaches, but stage is set. It is the biggest quarter of the season for both sides as they start to make their way out onto the field, both teams. And some of the players you'll look at in this quarter for the Eastern Devils, Olivia Ang is going to be very important. Shelley Beggs up forward, such a crucial player. McDonald has been massive for them today. Jess Morney has been, I think, pretty impressive. So is DeSanto in game number 100 for South Croydon. We'll get to that in a second because we've got Kate Green on the boundary.
Just with John again because Jason's in his zone. Hard-fought quarter, that one. What's the final message for the final quarter of the season?
Oh, well, look, we can't defend it. We've just got to take it on and try and, as Jay said to them, we'd rather lose by 5 or 6 goals than have a reputable loss sort of thing. So they'll just take it on this quarter and hopefully we're good enough to bring it back.
So everything thrown in now.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, throw everything out there. So that quarter again, we had the majority of play, but they got it down there a few times and took their chances. So anyway,
thanks very much, John. All the best.
So here we go, final quarter. Blake Tennant, get us underway at H.E. Parker.
Premier Division, Deakin University Grand Final is underway in the last quarter. Of course, huge stakes and a free kick going to the Devils. That's Brenda Lay. She's going to play on. This is where moments happen. This is where you'll be remembered in history. This big last quarter. South Croydon doing a terrific job to just keeping the Devils to 1 goal so far. Don't think anyone's done it in a long time as well.
Free kick going to McDonald, I think.
Yeah, she's been probably, I reckon, in my opinion, the Devils' best player today.
Boundary.
Let's go boundary side of Kate Green.
Just with Simon. Simon, the last quarter of the season, what have you got to say for the girls?
Give us strength. Just... it's a line ball game. It's been line ball the last 2 times we played them, and it's line ball again. So, hopefully they can find a way. Yeah.
And just stick to your running game.
Stick to the run. Yeah. I mean, it's our gift. It's our point of difference over them is that they just have to run themselves into the ground this quarter and just keep trying to take the game on and move the ball around.
All the best, Simon.
Thanks to Kate Green and Simon Hammersley, as well as John McNamara for the Devils as this ball goes out of bounds, and a minute 20 into this final quarter. Just going over the score again, 4-2-26 to 1-6-12, and Blake will be quickly checking up the Division 2 scores out at Quamby Reserve between Surrey Park and Montrose, as this ball has tried to be cleared out here through Price, looking for Prendergast. She does pretty well, got it to Smith, and able to receive it back from Smith, and up they go in the direction of Grimwade. In front position, DeSanto's there for the Devils. Big tackle laid, and we'll get a ball up on that far side a couple minutes into this game. And as we said in this last Division 1 grand final, Park Orchards kicked 3 goals to the right to run over the top.
Got the score down there. Combi Reserve, Surrey Park 32, Montrose 14.
Thank you, Blake Tennant, as we'll get a ball up on that far side if this doesn't come out now. So they're not the back-to-back reigning premiers for nothing. You know they can score quickly.
Oh, definitely. But to keep Eastern Devils to 1-6-12 is incredible. I haven't seen that in a long time.
Boundary.
And let's go down to the boundary, Kate Green.
Just with the Surrey Park mantra, she may need to give Blake a hug.
It's all right. They weren't favourites coming into the game. Nothing really to lose there. So Surrey have been the best team. That's all I can say. So it's South Croydon get the game on their hands this quarter. They lead by 14 points. Of course, got a last quarter, one for the ages, you would expect. So Price involved, and that is holding the ball. And it is going to the Eastern Devils. Can they get the first of the day of this fourth quarter? Hand pass there, kicked away there. That was by Nicole Garner. Goal for the Devils is Cridland. She gets a kick away, and it'll be out in the full, and it's going to go to South Croydon. So McKellar, that's Kate, playing game number 133 for South Croydon. I believe she was a part of that 2019 team as well. So
in the premiership,
she could become a two-time premiership player.
Potentially.
Who knows? Potentially. That's what we say, the word.
But I think the mistake sides have made here today is going too defensive with this lead when coming into this last quarter down that way. So they've still got to score, definitely, as this ball turned over through the middle of the ground, and this might be an opportunity for Prendergast if she can run onto it. The ball doesn't quite bounce up to her. Got Price there. DeSanto again for the Devils has been massive, and so is McDonald, who comes through and is being held, so she'll earn herself a free kick.
It was there.
In the middle of the ground, looks to play on straight away. McDonald out towards the far side. Mark taken by Nicole Price. Price looking for Ang. Bouncing footy doesn't favour her, but does to her teammate in Allsop. Hers a great, smart kick again to McDonald. McDonald assesses her options. Doesn't want to blaze away, wants to make the most of every forward 50 entry and hits up a target. That was beautiful play, and Stratton can line up for the Devils' first of this last term.
Would be a big kick. They ask a lot here.
Well, having a look, it's still probably a bit of a tough kick.
It's not 50.
In terms of distance, 35, but there's a bit of an angle. We're right behind this. Looks to play on straight away. Very smart and hidden by herself. That's a mark taken, and I believe that's Nicole Price.
Yep.
And now this is very gettable. This is a big opportunity for the Devils.
But just have a look at the wind with the trees. It's going to play around with it.
So she might have to go left to right here.
Left to right, you reckon? Well,
yeah.
It's a must kick for Price. I went back in from this distance. Not much of an angle. Price to get the Devils back into this game with the first. It's just going to hold its line. It's touched through for behind. So 1-7 the Devils, 4-2 South Croydon. 5 minutes gone, final term.
Yes, it is. So 1-7-13 the Devils to South Croydon, 4-2-26. So we're about 5 and a bit minutes into this final quarter. Intercept mark taken for the Devils. And a mark taken, well done there. That was by Brooke Curran. Curran now finds a teammate. Just slowing things down, South Croydon. Nothing silly. Sarah O'Toole there, the co-captain. A little bit of a fifth there. Picking it up is McDonald. She's having a terrific game. But that's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be a...
Well, did it bounce into the post, or did that go on? It did. It went on full. So she's been enormous, McDonald.
Yeah.
If they do get up, you've got to look at her as someone who's just led the way and just kept them in it, and it's going in her direction again, as well as Allsop. South Croydon plays under a bit of pressure in defence here. Ang tucked in on the boundary line, has Price in the pocket, and it just overdoes the kick. So it's out of bounds on the full, and South Croydon to take this. We're coming up to the 7th minute mark of this final quarter. 1-7 plays 4-2. Thanks for joining us on YouTube. Big day out here at HE Park Reserve, and
Boundary.
let's go down the boundary, Kate Green.
If South Croydon can keep up their running game and keep their defence going the way they have, I don't know, maybe a chance. Don't want to jinx them.
Well, out it goes to Prendergast, Blake. And
Prendergast plays on. The mark taken there, that's by Ash O'Donnell. So Ash O'Donnell now plays on to her teammates. And trying to go for the shepherd, but McDonald yet again, she's been terrific for the Devils, and a mark intercepted by Hayley Brebner. So Brebner gets the kick. It's a long one. Almost mark taken. And it will be going to a free kick to South Croydon. So
O'Donnell
will take proceedings.
So O'Donnell at half-back for the Dogs. They'll still want to score. 26 points might not be enough here. It's held up on the wing. 8 minutes into this last quarter. We've had two really close games, and this one looks like it might go down to the wire too. The Devils are really pushing. Here's Ang getting the handball away towards the boundary line. Cut off by O'Donnell again, who's stepped up her work rate. So is Ang. Inside 50 they go. In the direction of Price. Out the back. One-on-ones everywhere. Beggs is there for the Devils. Tackle laid under a bit of pressure. South Croydon once again trying to clear this one out. Hammersley's there. Picked up by Stratton. Went backwards. Beelan now. Inside 50. A mark not taken by Curran. Is well tackled by Price. Got it to Wilkinson just in time. It's going to be cut off here by Cridlin. Important ball to be won. Got the handball off to DeSanto. DeSanto can put it towards a teammate. No mark taken by anyone. Ball hits the deck. Kick towards the boundary line. And getting there in time was Price just to be able to touch that. So it wasn't a South Croydon free. 9 minutes gone, final term. It's a 13-point lead to the Dogs.
Yes, it is. It's very nervous times for a Devils supporter. It's a high tackle. It's going to go to Tori Burns there.
Boundary.
So Tori Burns, and let's go boundary.
Message out to the Devils is man on man and just keep going.
Thank you, Kate. Tremendous job all season long on the boundary. Doing terrific things as well. Rain Haywash shine. Moves the ball for the Devils. It gets a kick there. Where would this sit? Doesn't. Man, it looks like it's going to be dropping the ball. No. Cyril too gets a kick. A little bit of a push and shove going on. And it's going to be a ball up. Tight at this stage. 13 points. We're about 10 minutes in. 10 minutes to go into this final quarter. Burns gets the hit out. That ball up. It's going to be on the corner at the edge of the 50 here.
Well, we'll keep an eye on that clock as it ticks down. It's less than a half of a quarter to go. So the Devils do need one very quickly if they are to get back, and they've got a free kick, and this is their opportunity through Beelan. Will go inside 50 in the direction of Allsop, and you know she'll mark that every day of the week. And someone as classy of a player as Ash Allsop, just back her in to have the set shot. It is a tough angle, but this would bring the house down if she can nail this goal. It's a very tough angle on that far side. As you can see, still fair way out. Watch the leads, watch the goal line for this kick. Ash Allsop to get the margin back to 7 points. And it's into the woman on the mark. It's smothered onto that far side. And we're going to get a ball up there. And that was, I can't quite see who that was who smothered it, but that was very nicely done.
I believe it was the captain, Ryan.
Was that Brooke Smith?
No, Sarah O'Toole.
Sarah O'Toole, the other co-captain.
Yep.
So tap down. Smith got the handball. Out into that far side, Stratton got the handball back herself in towards a dangerous spot, towards the hot spot, bouncing through. In fact, it was out of bounds, so South Croydon to take this. No score, 1-7 plays 4-2.
Yep, there's 8 minutes to go in this Deakin University Women's Division Premier Grand Final.
Boundary.
Let's go boundary side to Kate Green.
Just a quick question to you both. Have we ever seen the Devils this inaccurate in front of goal?
Oh, I just said that. I think that's actually the first time we've seen them. This might be their lowest score in a long time.
Well, they just have missed opportunities. As John McNamara said at three-quarter time, they've had plenty of it, but just haven't made the opportunities. And that probably should have been a mark. And
it should have been.
I know, that might be just a bit of the perceived pressure as well, Blake.
Yep.
From the Dogs, who defensively have been unbelievable.
Yep, the Doggies playing some really good footy at the moment. Stumped around the corner there. That's another behind.
But what it does, Blake, as you read out the score,
1-8-14 to South Croydon, 4-2-26 on the Bendigo Bank scoreboard, 13 minutes in.
Do we open up the overtime, extra time talk again?
No.
No,
Possible.
absolutely
2 goals
not.
could get us to
Absolutely
overtime,
not.
and
No.
we could be here for a bit longer.
No,
As
sorry,
the,
Ryan.
The kick finds a target.
Ryan Long, bite your tongue.
And a handball into space for the Dogs. Wilkinson got it back to O'Toole. O'Toole finds a teammate out at centre half back who just launches it into the middle. They haven't been this far down the ground for quite some time. Big tackle laid by Garner. And we've got a ball up back in the middle. We've played 13 and a half minutes last quarter. And South Croydon just holding on to a 2-goal lead. Hammersley in there. The handball out, cut off. A chance now for the Dogs through Hammersley again. In the direction of a teammate up forward, falls into the hands of Black. Taylor Black takes the mark inside 50.
Oh my God, she is brilliant.
She's kicked a similar goal from here in the semi-final against the Devils.
She's backing herself in.
Well, why wouldn't you if you're Taylor Black? And even a point, again, we'll talk about handy points. Just to get it back out to that 13-point margin would be handy in itself. So Taylor Black, if she kicks this, South Croydon
A premiers.
Just about. It's a tough kick, though. It is a fair way out, but
Look at the Croydon faithful down in the...
one of the best players in the Eastern Football Netball League. Plays on, takes a bounce. Taylor Black puts it on the boot and misses to the right. So a minor score, 4-3-27 to 1-8-14. Now that would have brought the house down,
mate,
if that had gone through.
It would have broken the whole H.E. Parker Pavilion and the South Croydon faithful.
So out they go through Ang. Out the back, she's got some space. Olivia Ang, the league best and fairest from last year. And this is very quick transition from the Devils. Out the back though, it's looking for Beggs. She runs onto this and brought down in a tackle. And that is holding the ball, and well done. Was that Abby Marshall down in defence? Did a fantastic job to run.
And the South Croydon
Shelley
faithful
Beggs.
have gone crazy.
And that kick, though, it falls into the hands of Price, who traps it nicely. Price keeping this game alive towards the top of the square. Bouncing footy. Thompson tries to get through. Curran brought down in a tackle. 15 and a half minutes gone final term. Devils need one here.
They do. 5 minutes to go. And we'll crown up around the corner. No, couldn't get there. It's going to go through from behind. I got excited there. Paige Price. Paige Price could have shushened the crowd a little bit going towards the Eastern Devils and shushened South Croydon up.
All of South Croydon boxes up and bouncing. They want on the field to play.
Yes, it's great to see. The time is on the Devils. They need to get something going forward for them, and they're just going to bowl it up here.
Well, every second coming off the clock is...
Time is on South Croydon. That's their friend at the moment.
It is on their side, but back to 12 points. One goal, and then suddenly you open up again, extra time.
I'm
but
not talking about the extra time here, Ryan.
If they can just hold on for the next minute and a bit and getting it on that far, keeping it on that far side, as they go forward again, the Devils, another opportunity. Trying to clear this one, and mark is taken, not 15, says the umpire. Griffin plays on, has to. Up the ground it goes. Got past Prendergast. This time she picks it up. Tackled to the ground, and we'll get a ball up. And a stoppage is a good thing for a South Croydon perspective. If you're watching from home, it is 4-3 to 1-9 with 3 minutes and 10 seconds to play.
This is it. This is where South Croydon can be enjoying this in the next 3 minutes to come. A short inboard kick, and it's gone to that player in McDonald. She's playing absolutely one of her best games. She's hot here. We've got Taylor Black running full power at her. She gets another strong tackle, does Taylor. Involved there is Wilkinson. She will try pick up the ball. She does. Hand pass there. That was by Price. And it's going to roll over here. There's about 3 and a bit to go.
2.5 minutes.
2.5 minutes.
Boundary. Guys, I'm having trouble hearing you. The South Croydon safe faithful.
Yep. Thank you, Kate. So, the Eastern Devils got one more left in him.
I'll tell you what, Curran has been unbelievable down back. That's another intercept mark.
So, Curran.
And look at this, just very, very smart. Just slow it down.
It is. It's a bit like that at the moment. And to guess who? Taylor Black. So Taylor Black, she was there on Monday, Ryan. We had a good chat with her. And she wanted it more. She wanted her to beat her year in South Croydon's. Even a bump there. And it's a strong tackle there. And it's going to be... Oh, we're about 1.5 minutes left to go. And then South Croydon, I think they've done enough, Ryan.
Well, just this next 30 seconds would probably decide it. A quick goal would potentially open things up. A big high free kick, and that is going South Croydon's way. And Nicole Garner, another important player in this side in today's grand final. They're 1 minute and 10 away from pulling off the upset, the unthinkable. And Martin takes the mark in a pack of plays. And just listen to this crowd build. Martin down the line. They're almost there. Out the back. Here's Hammersley. Prendergast picks it up. Off to Black. Black, smart. Takes her time. Puts it in front of Prendergast. Prendergast got McDonald to beat. Prendergast picked up by the Devils in defence. Clearing it out. Here comes Black from behind. DeSando takes the mark. But it's going to be too late. There's only 30 seconds left. And she kicks it out of bounds on the full.
Well, Ryan.
And you saw the YTGD signs. Yeah, the girl dogs.
Yep,
and they're behind the goals at the moment as Hammersley takes this ball with 20 seconds left. They are 20 seconds away from being crowned Premier Division premiers for 2024. Kick inside 50. A mark is taken by Garner.
Oh my God. I've got girls down here in the coach's box that are crying.
Who writes fairy tales? Who's writing this script?
Was the unthinkable. They're premiers. The famous win for the South Croydon Football Club. 4-3-27 to 1-9-15. An unbelievable finish in the Premier Division season. And South Croydon have done it. The underdogs rise to the occasion. And we're going to get Simon Hammersley in just a moment. And what a story.
What a fairy tale.
Oh, incredible.
The underdogs.
And we're about to get Simon Hammersley on at the moment. We've got Kate Green down there with him, but this is the ultimate triumph. Kate, have we got Simon down here at ground level?
Yes, we have. Can we kind of turn the music down? I can barely hear you.
Champions, you'll agree. South Croydon is the team we love, the team for you and me.
And we do have him now, Simon Hammersley. Simon, have we got you down there?
I have, guys. Can hear you loud and clear.
Gotcha. What a fantastic win. I'm sure the emotions are high. You held on.
They played probably one of the best games of the year, and you're now the premiers in Premier Division.
Yeah, it's just amazing effort. The group, they've worked so hard all year, and the focus and a bit of a narrative about who would be playing and who wouldn't be playing today, but we've got 60 that can all play, and they're just unbelievable effort just to keep running and going for all day. Into the breeze in the last quarter, it was really line ball at three-quarter time, and yeah, just an amazing effort.
Simon Blake Tennant here. As the two captains there, we saw one of them. Yeah, look at it, this is just incredible. The two captains there from South Croydon. Simon Blake Tennant here. What a story, mate. An underdog story. You prevailed well. We thought the Eastern Devils would come, but your backline and your defence really held up well. With a player that's really did is Brooke Curran. What a game she played today.
Yeah, she was immense. I mean, Brooke didn't play last year. She went travelling. She was here in 2022, and me having good players out sometimes, steady things down, right place, right time, sort of every time. So, but as the backs have been amazing. They just we haven't really conceded too many losing scores all year, and today again just immense to make the right decisions. And probably Devils missed a few, but it's just the pressure in the game and us managing to get it over the line and get a reset.
Simon, as much as we want to love talking to you, I know you've got everyone down there at the huddle to get to, so go and celebrate the win. Enjoy it. This is a fantastic
full time here at HE Parker Reserve. The
Thanks
final
so much,
score
guys.
in the Premier
Simon,
Division Grand Final. South Croydon, your 2024 Deakin University Premiers. Final score, Eastern Devils 1-9-15. Defeated by the Dogs 4-3-27. Presentations still to come. So when we're ready to go, please come down and we will do the presentations.
As we said, congratulations to the South Croydon Football Club. What a win for the side. 4-3-27 to 1-9-15. Their pressure, as you said, was immense. And look at that. I don't know if we've got that on camera, but Taylor Black being lifted up in the middle of the South Croydon crowd. And it's a famous win for the club.
Boundary.
As let's go down to the boundary, Kate Green.
I'm feeling super chuff. 2 out of 3, boys. Only one to pick South Croydon. How are you feeling?
Yeah, you've had all the tips today, Kate, and that is.
Well, I tipped South Croydon too, so I'm on there.
When?
I tipped them. I did say South Croydon by 6 points. Did say that at the start of the day.
So a 12-point win in the end, and.
Oh, it was good. All good.
Presentation area, we'll get started very soon. So I'd ask a representative from today's umpiring team to come to the dais to collect your medals. Thank you so much to Maddie and the team. What a fantastic afternoon of umpiring it has been. We continue the presentation with the Blue Ribbon Medal for Best On Ground. So the Blue Ribbon Foundation have been proud supporters and sponsors of the EFNL for over 25 years. The player judged Best of Field from South Croydon, Brooke Curran. Once again, congratulations to Brooke. Let's keep it going with the player personnel. We start with number 2. Number 3, Katie Pendergast. Number 5, Tiger. Number 6, Heather McNeil. Number 7, Belle Price. Number 9, Kate McKellar. Number 12, Chelsea Wilkinson. Number 17, Hayley Bredner. Number 22, Tanika Martin. Number 23, Ash O'Donnell. Number 24, Nicole Garner. Number 25, Amy Mullenberg. Number 26, Rachel Giddens. Number 29, Abby Marshall. Number 30, Taylor Hammersley. Number 31, Grace Tobin. Number 32, Beth Goodall. Welcome back to the stage, the best on ground, the blue ribbon medalist, number 35. Number 37, Lucy Nixon. Number 53, Amy Grimley. And let's welcome the team off the field. Assistant coaches Craig Gisling and Chris Diastoli and Ben Fogarty. Number 34, Beth Griffin. There we go. It happened last year. It'll happen again. Fair enough. All right. Now, this time, let's welcome up the assistant coaches, Craig Gisling and Chris Slade. The runner, Riley Farrington, and team manager, Danielle Zenu. The chair of selectors, Dean McKellar. Back to the playing personnel once again. Please welcome onto the stage your captains, Doggies fans. Sarah O'Toole, number 1, and number 34, Brooke Smith. And please welcome up the Premiership coach for 2024, Simon Henderson. And I would ask you if you'd say a few words, please.
Firstly, just to the Eastern Devils, been a benchmark in women's footy for 25 years, which is something that most footy clubs and footy programs can't sort of get their head around. They're all in the infancy, so something to be really respected. Takes two great teams to put on a great game of footy, but unfortunately only one wins. But yeah, well done for your season and for everything that you've done since you come to the competition. To the South Croydon Footy Club and the South Croydon Junior Football Club, all of our hard-working committee people and the sponsors and members and supporters and all the players that pull on the jumper for the 20 teams every week to represent the club. Thank you for making the club everything that it is, for your support and getting around the team and really supporting women's footy and us in our journey, so thank you very much. And to the playing group, numbers 1 to 60, I got you, Iz. It's been amazing. Your capacity to work and try and get better and just be the best you can on the footy field and outside of the footy field, the way you look after each other and drag each other along is really inspirational. You're a life force all on your own, and you are today the best of the best.
South Croydon fans, the moment you've all been waiting for, the Premiership Cup presentation. Congratulations to Premier Division Premiers, South Croydon.
It's not rated to hold all of it.